I am the Godhead of the ages. I don't know you in the money, but I do know you elsewheres as God. So why are you in money? I'm the Godhead of the ages. The money is due frozen in the bank. Even I wouldn't have the money that way for all the jealousy you've been displaying, public displays of jealousy in front of myself. Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a husband? Do you have a wife? How? Because I am God of the ages, and I am right here, and I am myself. And sometimes when you say somebody has a husband, it can't be me because I'm female. So, are you threatening me that I am the girlfriend of everybody who's not myself unless you have a husband, fantasy husband, because I'm right here. And I'm like a child that's grown right here. I was the size of a 3-year-old child at the beginning of my lifetime, and I'm grown right here to be age 48 years old. Some evidence of my childhood is in place right now, which is that I grew to full height, 5 feet 6 inches tall, and then I shrunk. I did shrink my height 2 inches to be about 5 feet 4 inches tall right here, right now. That is because of my childhood growth. I don't hold my full height here, which means I don't have full height at all in karma or in the money that you've been spending. It also means that I don't hold that I'm your husband because I don't have that alive. I shrunk in height because people are saying that they have a husband and it's not myself. And I don't hold full height that way. I'm homeless in the threatening that you made. That somebody named Mitchell Monster is going to be a feeder to myself, even though he didn't feed me between the years 1995 and 2025. He didn't feed me for the 30 years he knew who I was. He knows because he has the same last name, Moser, M-O-S-E-R. That was my last name before I died out of my last name because the banking fell apart. All of it. Not just Mitch, all of the money, all the banking money fell apart. I don't have full height that way at all. When I had been growing my height, there was banking in my housing. Now there's no banking here in this housing, and there's nobody banking for my housing exteriorly because they don't like me personally, but I'm at deceasement. That means I'm deceased in the threatening that you would want to like me. You don't actually need to like me anymore. I just need what I need for myself because I'm about to be deceased out of the formed world. So I need a few things before I go. I'm saying that with this smile, but somebody wiped this smile right off my face already. I don't actually get what I need before I go. I don't have any promise of that right now. The cellular phone number that I've been using, contact information, area code 414, cellular phone number, that's who is supplying food through that phone number. I think it's Mitch, but if it's somebody else, because it's a cell phone contract, I understand. but it's that I need the food, clothing, and shelter for the rest of my life problem, no matter what, and it's not supposed to be the only thing that moves in the whole world. Well, I'd inform you. Aren't you going to hurry up and get out? I'm not Jesus. So if this person who doesn't want to feed myself doesn't feed myself anymore, and I still need what I need in the emergency that I am, if he doesn't send somebody to feed me because he won't, and why, and he should tell them why, what am I going to do because I need what I need? I need food. I've been eating Marie Callender's supermarket freezer section, frozen food section, pot pies, chicken pot pies, beef pot pies, turkey pot pies. That's what I've been eating. But I think that's not a long-term solution because it's frozen food. I've been eating it every day, but I guess I can't afford to eat it every night for dinner. So what comes after that? Because it's already frozen food. I know, but I need what I need until I'm done. I need at least frozen food until I'm deceased out of the door locking. And I have some frozen food left I can show you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pot pies. 5 pot pies. These are dessert pies. This is dessert pies, and this is dessert pies. There are 3 left. This is open right here. There's one missing out of the specs because I ate it. It's missing because it's not enough food. That's not enough. I didn't have dinner last night. I didn't have a pot pie last night. I had soup. And I need dinner. I need dinner tonight. So I'm going to have a pot pie tonight, but I don't have any more pot pies coming. Like, God, to feed myself, needs food. So how did I get blocked on a cell phone with an area code 414 and I don't have any food in state of Nevada and nobody will feed me any food in state of Nevada? What have I been doing for the past year 2003 until 2025? How many years is that? 22. What have I been doing over the past 22 years that I don't have established anyone who would give me food in the emergency that I am now, that I need someone in Nevada to bring me supermarket food, or what I really need is restaurant takeout food delivered to myself, and that you would leave it with me and that I would still be living here alone. And I'm not selling you any of my emotions. I am deceasing myself in the threatening, and you don't mind at all. I actually don't know the person who said that they're going to block me on the cell phone. I don't know why he's like that. I've had the hardest, sickest, longest life of anyone ever, and all he was angry that he knew anything about what happened to me, and he didn't want to hear it anymore. Nope. I actually don't know why he took that so personally, that I need him to give me a new house. He says he doesn't want to, he's going to block me over that I said he needs to give me a new house that's everything spacious and clean and new, and that I will say yes to it, that I can like it and be there. Yeah, and that I also need everything walking distance from the house, including I would like to walk there from here. It might take as much as an hour of walking, and I wouldn't walk any more than that. So what I would like to know is, how far in the wrong do you think I am? Because I also said something else that was not obnoxious. It was due. I need you to empty out the supermarkets so that I can have the keys to the supermarket and I can have all the food I need in there. where you fight a war outside in the streets if you think you need something in the supermarket. And if you're shunning in there, do I see you just appear in front of me and walk right out? That's if I'm in there. If I'm not in there, I suppose the door will be locked and then you wouldn't shun in there, right? So there's customers shunning in the supermarkets because they have store hours that are open doors for anyone to enter and exit. And you have people shunning in there, and I want to clear that out. And I just had somebody who blocked my cell phone because he's not going to do it all by himself. Well, let's say that's true. Let's say that he's not wrong that way. He can't fulfill that promise all at once. If he even tried, he doesn't even want to try. And that's you disheartening somebody. He doesn't even want to try to tell everybody to get out of the supermarket because he doesn't want to pay the charges with his credit card. That means the people who are shunning in the supermarket don't usher out the cashiers. You pay the cashiers, and that's not due to itself. Supermarket and pay the cashiers money. Put the cashiers out because you shunned in there, you lost custody of yourself, and you have to find a cashier or a stocker and put them out, and they're off payroll that way. That means you have to do it until they're off payroll. You have a job to do as people, customers in this supermarket. You're not customers that way. You're dismissed from ever having given money at all, and you have to walk out the cashiers goodbye. You're like police officers that way. That's how you have to correct yourself with shunning in there. But you belong in jails and prisons. You belong that you go from the store to the prison and to the jail and prison. And that's you need to call the police and get transportation to the jail from a store. And you need to report that you were shunning in there. The police might know that. If you call the police and a very good call, they might just know a lot about your problem. And they will do what they're supposed to do as police.